Hi guys, this is Mahesh Shimri. Today I will show you how to install Ambari in your own Linux system. Yeah. Before going to the installation, we have to check with this prerequisite in your system. So my system is CentOS 6.6 and 64-bit, and you have good internet connection, and you have to install this wget to download the some required files from the internet by using this command. And 4 GB RAM is if you have 8 GB, that's very good. Right. And my system is, we already discussed, right? CentOS 6.6. So Ambari. So Ambari is a cluster management system. So we already know some distributions, right? Hortonworks and Cloudera. Now I will show you, if you want to install Hortonworks or Cloudera, first of all you have to know about Ambari. So Ambari, Ambari is a cluster management system. Hortonworks also providing sandbox. So without any installations, you can directly download the sandbox and you can directly upload it to your VMware. That's perfectly working. And Cloudera also providing sandbox. So there is no problem. So if you want to install manually, if you want to know how to install Ambari manually, how to add services. So if you want to do all these things, you have to know about what is Ambari and how to install Ambari in your own Linux system. And today I will show you how to install this Ambari. So Ambari latest version is 2.4.1 and the stable version is 2.2.2. So now I will show you how to install Ambari 2.2.2 in your Linux system. Right? Before going to installation, we already discussed, right? You have to check once again with this one. CentOS 6 version, 64-bit internet connection, wget software, and 4 GB RAM. Right. So first one, update your CentOS by sudo yum update command. So it's asking the password. So in my previous video I already show how to add your user to root permissions. Please check that one. I will provide the link in this below video. Yes, I already updated my system previously, that's why it's not taking too much time. Right. So no packages marked for update. If you are updating first time, at that time it will take almost 30 minutes based on your internet connection. So first step. So you can also check from this website also. This website also. If you observe here, first step, download the Ambari repositories from Ambari server host. So my system is CentOS, right? So for CentOS, here is the CentOS. So if you want to use CentOS, go to this one first step. Or you are using any other Ubuntu or any other OSs, at the time it's a different steps. So for this Red Hat CentOS Oracle, this is the command. So every CentOS or Red Hat or Oracle system having this folder. You, I think you already know what is the use of yum. Yum is used for, in Ubuntu we are using apt-get. But coming to the CentOS, we are using yum. Yum is used for downloading the softwares or updating our system. It's like a small command to download the softwares from internet by using our terminal. Okay, right. First of all, you have to go in this folder /etc/yum.repos.d. Just I'm copy pasting here ls, just ls. So here observe, this is the repository file. So we have to add Ambari repository file in this folder. At that time only we have to possible to install the all required services in your system. So here is the link. If you are using CentOS 6, this is the link. If you are using CentOS 7, so based on your system requirement, you have to go in this way. So my system is CentOS 6. So this is a website. So we have to download from this website. So we already discussed that wget sudo, and your system should have sudo permissions. So it retrieving the data. So it's downloaded. So already wget is installed in my system. So that's why I don't have any problem with this download. Right. Next step. So our repository ambari repository file is installed successfully. Download successfully. Right. Check it. So ambari.repo, right? So in this previous, we don't find any ambari repositories, right? Right. Just try to open this one. That's it. So there is no much number. There is some base URLs. So based on this base URLs, it will download all required components automatically. So you should have good internet connection. Don't forget that one. Right. I'm come out from that one. And now second step. So what is the second step? Install, setup, and start Ambari server. So first of all, I want to install, right? So my system is CentOS, right? That's why I'm using this command, install Ambari server. And don't forget to use sudo. If your present user does not have any sudo permissions or root permissions, at that time you are unable to install these ones, right? Starting Ambari updates, so it will download the all packages what it's required. S, you always should press S. Y. So it will there is four steps. First step is it's downloading Ambari server. It's a 64-bit version .rpm, and in the same way second step, third step, fourth step. So right now it is in first step. So it will take some time based on your internet connection. As per my internet connection, it's showing 22 minutes estimated time, right? Just uh, because of this purpose, I'm pausing my video. And if you observe one thing, that second one is started and it's taken PostgreSQL. By default, Ambari using PostgreSQL. It's a PostgreSQL related RPMs, library RPMs. That's all. Now it's installing fourth step. How much time it will take? So estimate time. Yeah, first step. 15 seconds, 16 seconds. Just watch the movement. Got it. Yeah. So now again it's asking why. It's a GPG key. So you don't need to research on that one. Just press Y. I start the all installation. Just it's a setup a one web UI. In that web UI we have to install HTTP. So before going to the HTTP installation, Ambari is setting the all requirements what is required. It also look like take some time. Just I'm going to pass. Yeah, no need. It's faster now. Yeah, 4 out of 4. Yes, it's completed, right? And what's the next step? Just check it. So we complete this step, right? Install Ambari server. And now setup. So setup is the important one. So installation is successful. Now we have to set up this one. Sudo Ambari server space setup. It's asking password. Setup. Yes. Customize your account for Ambari daemon. You can also press, you can also Y, no problem. Just I'm pressing Y. It asking username is a thing. So I'm not entering anything. It's taking defaultly root. So again, IP tables are running. So uh, you already know about IP tables, right? So IP tables is a separate concept. No need to worry about that one. Supports related. So better to install. So it's asking JDKs. Right now, it's in my system there is no Java. So you better to install JDK 1.8 or 1.7 also not bad. So if you're in my system, I don't have Java. That's why I'm pressing on. So in your system you have Java. At the time also there is no problem. You also enter this one. At that time override the old one. Yes. So downloading the Java JDK. So I think it's also taking time. Started so 172 MB. Maybe it will take some time. Just I'm going to pause the video. Yeah, it's installed JDK successfully. Now it's asking for database configurations. So we already discussed, right? Ambari by default is taking PLSQL. Sorry, PostgreSQL. So it's advanced. So you can also set the username passwords here. But it's asking what you want: PostgreSQL, Oracle, MySQL. So I need the Postgre. I'm selecting by default. It's taking PostgreSQL embedded. So I'm also taking that one. So Ambari name by default is taking Ambari. If you want to mention anything, you can also mention, but I'm not mentioning anything here. Postal schema it's taking as Ambari. Username also Ambari. Database password is taken by default. It's a big data. So let's start running into DB. So configuring local databases. Installing PostgreSQL. Will take some time. Right. Ambari server setup completed successfully. Right. Adjusting Ambari server permissions and ownership. So don't forget to make your user as a sudo user. So what we have to do next one? So next one is Ambari server start. Sudo Ambari server start. It's asking the password. Right. Automatically create some log files. And it's waiting for start server. So by default, Ambari taking 8080 as port number. Right. Started successfully. Ambari server started completed successfully. Right. The last step is deploying. So web UI. So Ambari providing it's a by default it's taking 8080. So before installing Ambari in your system, you better to make that port is free. 8080 should be free. Right? This is the Ambari server host. It is replaced by your system host name. So what is your host name? Just enter host name. Sorry, host name. My system host name is localhost dot local domain. Right? So now I will try to access the Ambari. So what is that name? Copy this one. Just enter the host name to find out what is your local system host name. Copy. Here's the port number 8080, right? Asking right. Ambari. username and password. By default, ambari username is admin, password also admin. Sign in. So this is the basic one. So now our ambari installation is completed. Now in this ambari, after logging into the ambari, we have to install HDP, which version you want and how to configure the HDP configuration. That all we will show in our next video. Okay, guys. I hope you all are understood, and find this document in this below video. Take care. Bye bye.